Welcome back to Trip Off Sports Talk. I'm Josh. That's Bryce. That's Roy over there. Pod 71. It was MLB opening morning for me and Bryce. I don't know if Roy woke up. Probably
Hell no,
not.
I was up working out, and I'm not gonna watch that game. It wasn't even on the Y TVs. That's how. And there should be some Cub fans at the Y. I would assume.
Yeah.
I watched it. I'm glad I got up at 5 a.m. to watch my team get 3 hits.
Yeah, wasn't the greatest game.
And the bum-ass John Birdie throw a bunch of errors.
Who was the shortstop that threw the air? Or
That
the
was
second
Birdie.
baseman?
That was
Birdie,
Birdie
yeah.
at second.
Birdie.
Old Birdie, man.
How about the third baseman? Third baseman threw him.
That's Matt Shaw. That's his debut.
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
This should be a quick episode for you guys. We're not going to talk about March Madness. That will be for tomorrow's episode for us. You guys will also see this. Usually podcasts record on Tuesday, drop on Wednesday. Tonight's an exception. We're going to record. It's going to drop tonight. So you're hearing this the same night we are. Tomorrow will be our March Madness episode with some special guests. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We won't talk about any college basketball today. First thing I'm going to talk about, Cubs-Dodgers first game. You know, we can break it down real quick. You want to talk about Roy or Bryce? Sorry.
Yeah, Bryce.
I mean, there's not much to break down. This game wasn't even a game of like spending money or star players. It's just mismanagement of errors. Cubs had more errors and didn't get as much hits. That's literally just what it came down to.
Yeah, I have the stat line pulled up. I thought Yamamoto. I mean, I watched all of Yamamoto. I think I had to leave around the 6th inning to go to work, and then I watched the 9th inning at work. But Yamamoto looked pretty good. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks, 1 walk. I mean, not an outstanding stat line, but for being in the middle part of spring training or late spring training in theory, I thought he looked pretty good. I also thought Shota looked pretty damn good too. Had a walk issue, but he limited the damage. I thought Ben Brown got hit with some bad luck of some defense, but he also walked 3 batters in less than 3 innings, so that's another, a walk issue. It's very common early in the year. Other than that, yeah, it was a pretty quiet baseball game for the most part. Few hits from the Dodgers, just not a lot of hits from the Cubs, and 4-1. And the Dodgers chase to 162-0 is still alive.
I cannot believe I saw.
Do they play again this in the morning?
They played.
Or they get a day off?
Yeah, 2 games. So they'll play one more tomorrow morning.
I didn't know if they get a day off between or not.
No.
I just.
And then they'll fly, and I think they have like 2 or 3 spring training games left. So they'll kick back into spring training mode, and then they'll get ready. Next week, Thursday, is opening day, so a little over a week away. But all right, let's kick it off with our MLB team draft. This is the 3rd year we've done it. Bryce, did you win the first year?
He won the first year.
Remember,
He beat me by 3 games or something like that.
And then last year I led every single game or every month except the final month. I lost it by like 5 games.
And then this guy, champion, as usual.
Yeah, so I would like to win one. That'd be cool.
No one cares about you, Josh.
I think I led for the first month last year, actually, because the Cubs were on a tear.
Yeah, you might be right. That's true. I led for the majority, but yeah, you.
I was the last till probably the last about halfway through, and then caught fire.
Well, the Braves killed me last year because I picked them second. I believe you picked the Yankees, Roy.
No,
but I ended up having the Braves.
No, I didn't have the Yankees last year.
Yeah, he had the Phillies.
I had the Phillies.
Maybe I took.
No, I didn't have the Phillies.
You had Dodgers.
I had the Dodgers.
You went Dodgers first overall pick, and then I went Braves, and the Braves were terrible.
Yeah,
the only thing that gave me a big lead was the Guardians were my tier 3, and they were, a 90-plus win team. But, yeah. So, you don't know how you guys, if you aren't accustomed to this, we have 10 teams in 3 tiers. 10 in tier 1, 10 in tier 2, 10 in tier 3. We're going to snake draft based off our performance last year. So Bryce is going to get first pick. I'll get second, Roy third, Roy fourth, me fifth, Bryce sixth. We'll do that for each of the tiers. And we get 1 team or 2 teams in each tier. So it's going to be 2 teams in 1, 2 teams in 2, 2 teams in 3. We'll have 6 teams. And after every month, we can change it. Now, if the month falls on, in between podcasts, we'll plan ahead and do it before. Sometimes we'll do it after, whatever. But it's fun. It all goes based off standings, and it doesn't matter how you do. 1 team or 2 teams catch fire there late, man. You can really rack up some points. So I enjoy doing this. This is actually one of the more fun things I think we do.
Yeah.
Because it's so long and you're never out of it. Well,
And
I'll
hey,
go-
let's do this. The two losers, we're gonna let the audience pick what our punishment will be.
okay.
I like that.
So
We're actually gonna do them.
yeah, we will do them. So you pick. You have to means you have to comment on our whatever on our
The last couple punishments we had never played out. So
So,
these ones we
this
are
one we
going
will,
to do.
and we'll pick a date as we get closer to the end of the season when we're going to do it for the podcast. What we could do on the podcast, or I don't know.
And
for the
this should
podcast.
be a good punishment. Like this is a almost 7-month thing.
You know a really good one I saw today? A guy, this is just
Don't be giving ideas.
I'm going to give an idea. You had to book it with Trent for a week on
I
all of his
won't have a
bets.
house anymore.
Yeah.
That's the worst better on the planet.
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez. All right.
I'll read the teams in tier 1. Obviously, Bryce will get first choice of everyone. Dodgers, Philly, and in no particular order. You can take them in any order you want. Dodgers, Phillies, Yankees, Mets, Braves, Orioles, Cubs, Red Sox, Padres, Guardians. That's going to be our tier 1. When we get to tier 2, I'll go over those teams. But Bryce, you do have the number 1 pick, so you're free to take any team in Major League Baseball.
I think it's impossible for me to not take the Dodgers. I do think there's some teams you guys are going to pick over the Cubs, so I'm still hopeful I get them, but I'm taking the Dodgers.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought about this when I put the tiers in. I was going to take the Yankees. Man, they're injured, though, and that does scare me because it doesn't matter how, Yankees could still win the division. That doesn't mean they're going to win the most games, I don't like the Mets. The Braves to me are interesting. The Phillies are also interesting. I don't.
Braves get all those players back, so
Yeah, I'm higher on the Braves. I believe I had them winning the division. You guys had the Phillies, so I'm high on the Braves. I think the Orioles could, win a lot of games. They're talented. I don't know how much their pitching will hold up. I'm between the Yankees and the Phillies, but I am going to take the Yankees just because I want to watch them. I honestly, if I had to guess, I'd probably say the Phillies have a better shot at winning more games just based off their division. But I'm going to take the Yankees because I want to watch them and root for them.
All right,
There is 3 teams from the AL East in this division. So.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I will take the Phillies because that's who I was going to pick. Now my second pick, I have 3 that I was thinking. Oh man. I am going to take the Guardians.
That's who I was going to take.
It was down to Guardians or Orioles, and I just couldn't decide.
Yep.
But the problem is the Red Sox, I think, are going to be decent too. So
yeah, I'm getting higher on the Red Sox by the day because I think they're going to call up the number 1 prospect in baseball pretty soon, and he's really good.
I can't believe
I'm between
the Mets right now.
Well, Bryce will get the Cubs if he
when
wants.
their opening day starters, Clay Holmes. Okay.
Yeah. The Mets are going to hit. I don't think there's any question the Mets are going to hit. They hit last year. But, man, that pitching scares me. I'm between the Braves and the Orioles. I really want to pick the Braves. But Ronald's not back yet. I'm going to take the Braves. I don't like the Orioles, so.
Well, I'm honestly going to take the Cubs.
Oh, yeah, we knew that's who you were going to take.
I do think that the Mets should have probably been picked, but
I tell you what.
I have to take the Cubs.
Mets, Orioles, and Red Sox still being on the board. Whoever finishes
crazy,
last, and if one of those teams has a good month, they're going to be going quick.
The one thing, though, is that the Cubs' early schedule is crazy.
I haven't seen the Cubs schedule, so I don't know what you're talking about. I saw something on Twitter today. I swear to God, I thought it was fake. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen in scheduling. So you know how the Rays are playing at the Yankees minor league stadium? I don't know the exact number, but they're playing like 43 of their first 60-something games there at home. Their whole schedule, other than like a 2-game series or a 2-game set, like 2 series, away, mixed in the first 2 months, they don't leave Tampa. or because the Yankee Stadium thing is in Tampa. The second half of their schedule, they play like 90% road games the entire way through. I thought that was kind of crazy. So Rays could be damn near 50-10 and then go on a 40-game losing streak because they haven't had a home game in 2 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But all right, I got Yankees, Braves, Bryce, Dodgers, Cubs. Funny enough, they're playing each other. And then Roy, Phillies, Guardians. Tier 2. Bryce, you get first pick. Tier 2 teams. Astros, Brewers, Royals, Tigers, Mariners, D-backs, Rangers, Giants, Reds, Twins.
All right. This one, I've been looking over it for a while because I'm pretty nervous about this one. I kind of narrowed it down to 3 teams. But I got burned so bad picking the Astros last year that there's no way I can pick them again after losing some of their best players. And I'm super high on the Tigers, so I have to take them.
Tigers
Good one, I think.
You wanted them?
No. Well, I mean, I would have thought about them. I probably
They're one. I mean, they're one I was looking at, but
the problem is I'm between 2 teams. I think one's going to be better than the other, but I really want the other one. So, and I took the Braves and the Yankees because I wanted them, so I'm going to keep the theme going. I wanted this team bad last year, and Bryce stole them, so I'm taking the Royals.
I knew you were taking this.
Yeah.
There's another team I really want, but I don't know if it'll be there.
I'm going to take the Mariners.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the Brewers.
Yeah.
That's one of the other teams I thought about maybe taking. I can't be having interdivisional playing a series.
Yeah. With my next one, this actually was the team I was debating on taking with my first pick in the second round, or in the second tier. I'm going to take the Rangers.
I still get my team that I was debating taking in the first round, and I'm taking the Diamondbacks. Shout out Zach Walke.
I thought about them.
I did too.
But I just, I mean, I tried to spread it out where one in each division or some, try to get some of the top teams in the division. So,
all right. Tier 3 are the Rays, Nationals, Athletics, Pirates, Blue Jays, Cardinals, Angels, Rockies, Marlins, White Sox. Right?
This is where you can win your division or win this
you
thing.
Can get a tier 3
if you can just find a team that's going to get hot, one of these teams is going to get hot. I mean, that's.
Oh man.
I mean, it's pretty slim pickings.
Yeah, I mean these are.
I think kind of just based off what Josh said earlier, I have to take this team over another team that I would like to take, and that's the Rays.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. The Rays are scary to me. They could be really good. They could be really bad. I don't know how to view them this year. I think the pitching should be good. I'm going to take the Nationals. I like a lot of their young players. So I'm going to take the I just want to watch the Nationals a little bit, so.
Oh man, who to take? Nothing but shit. I'm just gonna take the Pirates, just to hopefully Paul Skeens can give me a win at least once a week.
I really thought about taking them.
And then shit. You know what? I'm gonna take the Athletics.
Yeah. I was between. I think it's between 2 teams, and you took them. I'm going to take the Blue Jays. I think they're better.
Yeah.
I mean, that was another team I thought about.
I know. I was between the Blue Jays and Athletics as well.
I can't take the Cardinals. I won't take the White Sox.
This is a tough one because I don't think any of these teams are that good.
But the thing is, early on, you might get a.
That's true. I mean, someone has a good month.
That group, I would have said the Angels.
Yeah.
It says Angles.
It does say Angles.
I would say because Mike Trout will be there. You might win. That might win your ball games, but
I was already thinking Angels before you said that, but for a different reason, and that's because the professor is gonna pitch 20 shutouts this year as an Angel. Give me Kyle Hendricks and the Angels.
Oh, I totally
You mixed that up, by the way.
I did. You're right.
It's all right. I'll take the Blue Jays over the Angels.
No, I don't want that shit. Mike Trout's playing 5 games and getting hurt again. So, my team, or we'll go Bryce's team, first pick. Dodgers, Cubs, Tigers, D-backs, Rays, Angels. My team, Yankees, Braves, Royals, Rangers, Nationals, Blue Jays. Roy, Phillies, Guardians, Mariners, Brewers, Pirates, Athletics. Roy, I swear every year you end up with the Mariners in some way.
Well,
I'm pretty
I
sure
feel
I
like
end up with the Angels every year.
I think I've ended up with the Mariners and Brewers about every year, and the Pirates.
I feel like I end up with the Braves every year.
This is a very new team for me, besides the Cubs and the Angels.
Yeah, the Tigers are a weird one. I could see the Tigers being really good and taking that step. I could also see the Tigers being kind of crap. So we'll see. I don't have anything. Bryce is currently winning. He has 1 win.
Yes, sir.
So he is in first place. So I'll give him that. Bryce leads. Shoot, Bryce was leading. He should have went last. Just kidding. But I don't have anything else. Again, next thing we talk about is college basketball. Gonna skip it.
Well, the only thing I gotta say is we did pick our conference tournament champions.
Oh yeah,
I got 4 out of 5. Just want to make sure you guys
I chose.
I got them right here. So you guys ended up. Let's see. Let me pull it up here. We all got Duke right and St. John's right. None of us got the Big 12 right. Houston ended up winning it, and you picked BYU, Bryce picked Texas Tech, and I picked Iowa State. The SEC, you picked Alabama, or Josh. Bryce, you picked Tennessee, who made the championship. They lost to who I picked, Florida.
Yep.
And then in the Big Ten, Josh, you picked Illinois.
Hell yeah.
Bryce, you picked Michigan State. But my boys pulled it off. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad they got that 5 seed right there, baby.
Yeah, I felt like if you want to talk about seeding real quick, I just felt like they accommodated the SEC so bad on every. I mean, I understand you had 14 teams, so they had to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
And I think they just threw teams and other seedings to kind of fit this. They screwed. I mean, Louisville, in my opinion, got screwed to an 8 seed, finished second ACC, and you got an 8 seed with the metrics they had. I mean, it's just. I mean,
well, they definitely value the conferences, like Louisville dropping so low. ACC sucked for the most part.
They didn't really. I don't know what they valued with other than in the SEC because I mean, Michigan State 2 seed, yes, but. I mean, Illinois, Michigan. I mean, Michigan 5 seed. They finished 3rd in the conference, won the conference tournament, beat Wisconsin, who's a 3 seed, twice. I mean, there's just a lot of seeding things I just didn't agree with. Even the team we're playing, the UC San Diego. They've only got 4 losses this year. They've actually got pretty good metrics, and you put them as a 13 seed. I'm just like, what the hell?
I've watched them play before, like this year. They're good.
Mm-hmm. They're good. So, I mean, I thought Illinois got screwed with their drawing. I thought Tennessee got screwed with St. Mary's in there. I mean, that's a pretty good defensive team. So
we'll talk about this tomorrow. We'll be able to deep dive. It'll be fun. I don't have a game, so that's all I got. Bryce, you got a game?
I do have one. We are in baseball now, so I can start doing some baseball games. I know you guys like those. This one's actually coming from Talking Baseball, so I don't know if Josh has seen this before. The video is like a year old. Mm-hmm. What's that dude that we saw at the game? It's his video.
DVD.
It's his video. There's 5 answers, and can you guys name the 5 most recent players to play 20 years for one team?
Okay.
Well, I can name one off the bat.
Go ahead.
Derek Jeter.
That is number 1. That is the most recent.
Okay.
95 to 14.
Wait, it's the most recent?
Yeah, he's the most recent person to play for one team for 20 years.
Really?
So it's just over
how many strikes do I get? I swear I know someone more recent than him.
2 strikes. Well, I mean, that's the most recent. So
that's crazy.
20 years for one team. That's tough.
I know, but I swear there's another one that retired like Yadier Molina. I swear he hit over 20.
I don't know. Real quick.
I don't know. Maybe it could be like 19, but I swear he hit 20, and he never played anywhere else.
Yadier Molina. Let me see. Seasons. What?
Because Yachty was on the 06 team, right, Roy? When they won?
Was
Yadier
he?
Molina was 04
or-
to 22. 18 years.
Damn. Okay.
Just shy. I mean, it's 20 years is long. I mean,
I
It's a
and
know.
rare
long
do people
time.
play
I-
20 years, especially for one
I
team.
thought he hit like 03 to 23. So that, yeah.
So 20 years over I guess
Yeah.
over baseball over
Career
ever.
Yeah.
for one team, correct?
It's the most
One
recent
team.
ones, too, so it's not going to be like fucking
Yeah.
Babe Ruth era.
Oh, so it's recently, but
Yeah.
Derek Jeter was the most recent. Okay. Damn. Wow, 20 years for one team. I'm gonna. How far back does it go?
The oldest started in 74. These are all players you guys will know, too. It's not like.
I mean,
What
I'm
about
gonna
some Yankees?
Yankees. I don't know anybody besides Derek Jeter played 20 years, or for just them
Okay.
recently. I mean, I'm talking Don
Well,
Mattingly. Don Mattingly.
Did he hit 20?
He's not on this list.
No, I don't think. No, he's not. So then, no, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like somebody like Ryan Sandberg, maybe.
No, he played somewhere else, didn't he?
Yeah.
He has a rookie, but he played all of his careers in Chicago.
Did not hit 20 years.
Yeah, it's hard because it's hard to figure out who did 20 years. Because I mean, like Nolan Ryan did 24 years, but he played for three different
Yeah, he played for
different
multiple.
teams. So
But did he
I'm
get
like,
to 20 before he moved? Probably
no,
not.
because he
was
I mean,
that- yeah.
he started with the Mets and then went
Yeah.
to
I know.
the Angels and Texas and Houston. He played for 4 different teams, I think. Yeah, this is tough. 5 players recently played for 20 years for the same team. Someone like David Ortiz. No, he played for
He
Minnesota
played for
before.
Twins.
He played for Twins first. I'm thinking pitchers.
I'm
who was
also
a pi-
thinking pitchers.
Like who would have just played for 20 years
I
possibly?
don't think there's a pitcher on there.
There's not a
What?
pitcher on the team.
There's
Shit.
not a
Holy
pitcher on
shit.
this. I can start giving you
Oh.
teams, but I think that'll give it away.
Oh shit, I don't have a clue right now.
The second most recent, Josh, he has
Chipper
a son.
Jones.
Chipper is not on there.
Damn.
Wow.
Because he only played for the Braves.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second most recent has a son who I believe is still in the league, named Junior.
It's not Vlad Jr.
No, because Guerrero played for 3 different teams.
Not
Junior.
Bad.
Biggio? Craig Biggio?
No
That
way.
is the answer. Craig Biggio,
Played for
88
the
to 07.
Played for the Astros.
Yep. That's the second
Oh,
most
he said his
recent.
name was Junior.
No shit, Josh. His son's name is Junior.
No, it's not. His name's Kevin Biggio, not Craig Biggio Jr.
Oh. My bad.
That- No, you're good. I was sitting there going something Junior. Something.
How
and
about
then-
Todd Helton?
Mm-mm.
Damn. He only played for Colorado.
2 of these guys, I have a signed card by him.
Come on, Josh. Do you know who they are?
Not a clue.
I hit him on a jabs one night on a box score or something. I'm trying
Any
to think of how I
Pirates?
can.
Roy,
Who?
like Willie Stargell for something. You know, one of the pirate
Yeah, but you're
guys.
talking about in the 70s. He said they didn't.
There's someone
only-
from that division, but not the Pirates.
Reds. Barry Larkin play.
Barry Larkin played for the Reds, but he played
Oh.
college baseball forever. Played for the Michigan.
Cardinals. Ozzie Smith played elsewhere.
As a rookie. He played
Yeah,
for
but I
San
don't know.
Diego.
Well, I don't know. This
Not
is
the
hard.
Cardinals. It's another team in the NL Central.
Brewer, Robin Yount.
Yep. That is the oldest
Wow.
on the list, 74 to 93.
Wow, that's wild.
So you're
How many
missing
got more? 2?
2 people, 3 and 4.
you
82
give us
to
a
8,
team?
82 and 81.
Give us the team.
Yeah.
This is going to give it right away. Padres.
Tony Gwynn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Would never.
Orioles.
Cal Ripken.
Damn it, Cal Ripken. Gosh.
Damn, that one we should have got.
No, Ripken. Yeah, she
That one
easily got that
all
one.
the other ones I'm cool with.
He
not
never even
getting.
crossed my mind.
I didn't know that Tony Gwynn played that many years.
I neither. Tony Gwynn didn't cross my mind.
But
I
I'll be
didn't
honest,
think.
Cal. I wouldn't have got any of those other than Cal Ripken. And
Cal Ripken and Robin Yount are the 2 that I have a signed card from.
Yeah, I do know you ever signed Robin Yount, but I'm never pulling that.
All right, I do have a game for you.
Yep.
I got a player because you guys always bitch about players. So
Oh, boy.
I got a player.
All right,
This
let me
is-
get out my dictionary from 1907.
Nope, this is I got a recent player, and I'm not telling you what
He's
sport or
recent. He
anything.
played in 1970, Bryce.
I'm not even gonna get you the years right now, but go ahead and ask me your 20 damn
Right,
questions.
Bryce.
You think he's probably baseball, right, Josh?
Yeah.
We'll go
No.
baseball. Oh, boy.
I want something different.
About time. I actually might be able to get one of these.
You should get this guy.
You want to go football, Josh?
Sure.
Football.
No.
All right, so he's a basketball player. 3 questions in already. What's our third question? What do you want to ask, Josh?
Well, I have ice in my mouth, so rip questions.
Is he
Get the
retired?
team that he's most known for playing for.
He is retired now, yes.
Okay. Is the team he's most known for playing for in the East?
I mean, I'll give you that is. I mean, he's known for being on an East team,
Okay, I'm just gonna.
but it was only one. I'll give you it was only 1 year. I mean, it wasn't like he's not really known for being on that team. No.
So he's most known for playing for a team from the West.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I don't remember what the divisions are. Do you, Josh? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what the divisions are.
I'll pull it up.
I hate how hard it is just to pull up fucking NBA divisions.
Roy, is this guy most known for playing in the Northwest Division?
Okay.
You need to know the teams that are in that.
Northwest Division.
Thunder, Nuggets, Wolves, Blazers, Jazz.
Read them again.
Thunder, Nuggets, or the team it used to be, so Sonics, but whatever. Thunder, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Blazers, Jazz.
No.
Okay. Is he most known for playing in the Pacific? Lakers, Warriors, Clippers, Kings, Suns.
No.
Okay.
So
So
he's in the
Bryce, we
Southwest.
have Rockets, Grizzlies, Dallas, Spurs, Pelicans.
I could probably name the most Rockets out of retired players. What do you think? Get that first.
Yeah, that's why I don't care which one we guess
Did he
first.
play for the Rockets?
No.
Oh,
Spurs.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, those are the 2. I gotta go Mavericks.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a
Now
retired.
let's get a
Mav.
position. You think?
Yeah. How many questions are we at?
You're 11.
We don't have a
Do
lot.
you want to just guess guard or forward first?
Yes.
Is he a guard?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to just start naming names? Because
Yeah. We're at that point.
you think Jason Kidd is a good
That's
guess?
my first guess.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I guess. Did Josh think of Michigan players? Because I guarantee he played for Michigan.
He's retired, right? You
Yes.
said
I
he's
also
a
have a feeling
NBA.
he's probably from the Fab Five. I'm trying to think of who was in that.
I don't think Jalen Rose played for
I was
the
just about to say Jalen Rose. I don't know if he played for them.
It ain't Chris Webber. He said he's a guard. It's not Juwan Howard. He said he's a guard. I'm going to be honest. I think that's only three. I only know those three from the Fab Five.
Yeah. Did Jalen Rose play for them? I don't know who he played
No.
for.
Well, Jalen Rose sure as hell ain't known for playing for the Mavs.
Yeah.
I have a name.
Go ahead.
How many questions are we at? Like 12?
12.
13. You finished 13.
I want to ask one more question.
Just guess players at this point.
I want to know. I'm not asking you this, Roy. Bryce. I want to know if he won a championship in 2012 when they beat the Heat. If they do, I think I can get it. If not, I don't think I'm going to pull it.
Just guess the player you're thinking of.
Jason Terry.
That's
It
what I was
is
thinking of.
Jason Terry.
I've been thinking of him this whole time, and I was waiting for you to get through your spiel. Damn it. I would have gotten that one. I was thinking about saying him before Jason Kidd. I just thought Jason Kidd was the more safe guess.
I
went more recent for you. I didn't go Michigan because I thought you might try Michigan stuff.
4. I would add 4 names: Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, JJ Barea, and Sean Marion. Those would have been my 4. If I wouldn't have got one of those, I would have been out. I'd have been like, I have not a clue.
Yeah.
So you got one.
Yeah, we both got that one even. So that's more fun whenever we can actually guess who it is, Roy.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's more fun when I stump you and you don't know what's going on.
No, the best is whenever you stump us and it's like someone we know and could have gotten. But that one, there was no chance.
Yeah.
I'll think of a tougher one in a different.
All right,
maybe
that can do it for our episode. Tomorrow, March Madness episode. The next day, special guest. The next day, man, it's all day basketball. March Madness.
Michigan plays at 9 or 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. So
yeah, Illinois plays.
When's Illinois play Friday?
Friday at like 8 something, 8 something, like 8:45.
Good, because I gotta do a hunter safety class with Denton this weekend. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Yeah.
Help.